There are women in this world who carry a presence that cannot be explained by beauty, status, or intellect. Their power runs deeper, something ancient, magnetic, and unsettling. Carl Jung believed such women embody forces of the psyche that are both a blessing and a burden. This power doesn't live in their appearance alone. It lives in their aura, way they stir, heal, and awaken the people around them. Today, we'll uncover 7 hidden signs of women with rare spiritual power through the lens of Jung psychology. Stay with me until the end because the final sign is the most dangerous one. The one Jung warned could destroy a woman if she isn't aware of it. Sign 1. The aura of silent gravity. Some women don't need to say a word to draw attention. They can walk into a crowded room and somehow all eyes turn. This isn't ordinary beauty or even charisma. It's something invisible, something unconscious. Jung would say this is the projection of inner energy. When a woman carries a strong inner presence, people sense it instinctively. They begin to project their fantasies, desires, and fears onto her. To some, she seems like a muse, to others a threat. 8. And so, these women live a paradox. They are admired, yet misunderstood. They become symbols, archetypes embodying the witch, the wise woman, the oracle. But here's the trap. When people see you as a symbol, they often fail to see the person beneath. The aura feels like a crown, but it can also feel like a cage. Sign 2. The paradox of solitude and connection. On the outside, such women seem deeply connected. They attract friends, lovers, seekers, people who want to stand in their light. Yet inwardly, they live with profound solitude. Why? Because they can see too deeply. They cut through masks, sensing the pain, fear, and longing people hide. This leaves others feeling exposed, even vulnerable. And so, these women often live in a state of half-belonging, surrounded, yet rarely understood. Their solitude isn't weakness. It's where their true strength grows, where they commune with dreams, visions, and symbols. But the truth is, it isn't easy. Even in love, they may feel alone because their depth is rarely matched. And yet it is in this solitude that their intuition sharpens. Sign 3. The dangerous gift of intuition. For these women, intuition isn't a fleeting feeling, it's the language of their soul. They sense things before they happen. They know when someone is lying without evidence. They can feel the unspoken grief in someone's heart as if it were their own. To outsiders, it feels uncanny, even frightening to them. It feels as natural as breathing. But this gift comes with a cost. Intuition often exposes truths people don't want to hear. History remembers such women as witches punished not for crimes but for seeing too much, too clearly, too soon. For the woman herself, intuition can be painful. To constantly sense betrayals, hidden desires, or coming storms is like walking through life without blindfolds, while everyone else rests in comforting darkness. Sign 4. The shadow magnet. Jung believed that anyone who radiates light also attracts shadow. The brighter the flame, the more moths it draws, some seeking warmth, others seeking to destroy it. Women with rare spiritual power act as mirrors. They don't just reflect beauty or goodness, they reflect the shadow inside others. Their very presence can awaken envy, resentment, or fear. That's why they are often loved passionately, hated fiercely, but rarely ignored. And the truth is, it's not about the woman herself. It's about what she awakens in others. Yet, this mirror effect is also what makes them healers. To truly grow, one must face the shadow. And often, it is these women who force others to confront what they've long denied. But carrying this role is exhausting. Relationships become heavy. Life becomes intense. And this leads to the next hidden sign. Sign 5. The dance between light and darkness. Jung taught that the psyche is a union of opposites, light and shadow, masculine and feminine, conscious and unconscious. Women of spiritual power embody this union. They don't deny darkness. They've walked through betrayal, heartbreak, and loss, They've been broken and remade. This is why their eyes hold both tenderness and fire, why their presence feels both comforting and dangerous. They are authentic, not because they are perfect, but because they embrace imperfection. They carry scars, but they turn them into wisdom. They transform pain into depth. Being near them feels different. You don't just feel seen, you feel known. Sign 6. The unyielding inner voice. Inside these women is a voice that refuses to be silenced. Jung called it the voice of the self, the deep center of the psyche that guides us toward wholeness. For them, this voice is louder than society's rules, louder than family's expectations, louder than fear. It tells them to walk away from relationships that suffocate, even if it breaks their heart. It tells them to reject conformity, even at the cost of loneliness. To outsiders, this looks like rebellion, stubbornness, defiance. But in truth, they are simply being faithful to their inner compass. Jung warned, ignoring this voice is dangerous. Suppress it, and it becomes depression. Chaos even. Such women must honor this voice or risk being consumed by it. Sign 7. The burden of transformation. Here lies the heaviest sign of all. Jung believed that those with rare spiritual power are not meant for comfort, they are meant for transformation. Life rarely treats them gently. They are thrown into storms, betrayals, and losses, not as punishment, but as refinement. Life uses them as vessels. They are not simply here to live, but to awaken others. And those who meet them are rarely the same afterward. Some are healed, some are shaken. Some are inspired, but no one leaves unchanged. This is the burden of transformation. Their lives are not entirely their own. They are instruments of change in a world that resists change. But here lies the danger. If they give endlessly without replenishing, if they care for others but neglect their own soul, they risk being destroyed by the very fire they carry. Closing, if you recognize even one of these signs in yourself, know. This you are not ordinary. You are not here to blend in. Jung believed such souls are chosen for the path of individuation, the lifelong process of becoming whole, uniting shadow and light. It will test you, it will isolate you. It will demand your courage, but it will also give your life a depth and meaning that few ever touch. So if you carry this unseen power, remember, it is not here to destroy you. It is here to awaken you on through you, to awaken the world.